today y'all are going to get to know us better. We have a few questions to draw from. I'm gonna pick one and just answer the questions.
I got a cup of tea. Linda has nothing. But I guess the idea with this, like on Thursdays, we kind of have something called Thursday tea. And we're gonna do pretty much a challenge every Thursday, or maybe if we get other ideas, we'll do it then as well. But I don't know. Can y'all actually see this? It says the Brame family. I think you might be able to see it better if we turn it off for now. It might be a little too bright for the camera, but I would say we should just begin.
Yes.
You want to draw the first question?
Sure. So there are about like 30 questions in here. We don't have to do them all. I just wanted to have a lot in the bowl to pick from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First question. What is your favorite drink? I would say an avocado smoothie or avocado boba tea would be my favorite drink.
I think my favorite drink would honestly be like coffee or soda. Like it doesn't matter. Any type of soda, because if we get a pack of soda, I will probably finish the entire 12 pack or 24 pack in like the span of a week to 2 weeks. It's bad. What is your biggest fear? I have a fear of something happening and me not having control over stopping it, which obviously you guys could say throughout life it happens quite often that things will happen, you'll have no control of it. But I don't like when that happens. I don't like the feeling of not being prepared or able to stop it. So I guess that's a fear of mine.
I don't know what my greatest fear is.
Oh my god, I can tell you what her greatest
Frogs.
fear is. Frogs. We were walking out of her mom's house and there was a frog just sitting there. I walked up and I like barely ran my foot over it, like didn't touch it or anything. I tried to scare it and like it didn't move. And Linda started freaking out so bad. And she was like, no, you gotta move it. I cannot go. And I was like, I can't move it.
She walked.
Yeah, she walked around the area just so she didn't have to confront the frog. So
next question. What inspires you? Cora. She's like the #1 thing.
Yeah, my big inspiration for everything I do is honestly my family. All right, so next question. God. What skill would you like to master? I guess the skill that I would really like to master right about now would be like editing. Since we started our YouTube channel, I've kind of got this passion of just like making a video and editing it. And I've honestly been skipping out on a lot of time I could be doing homework, but I've just been editing videos or thinking about the next video idea.
I would say probably communication. I enjoy like meeting new people, and whenever we travel in the future and explore different cultures, we need to have a lot of like communication skills. And whenever I talk to new people, although I enjoy it, I don't feel comfortable whenever I do it.
Getting to know people and just walking up and being able to approach them is one of like the biggest things that I like to do. So if you haven't watched Yes Theory, that's like their whole thing, is like this theory of just saying yes and being spontaneous and all that. And their channel really kind of helped me open up, even though we learned about them like what, 5, 6, 7 months ago. We didn't learn about them too long ago, but their channel has just like inspired us to do so much more. And that's honestly why we made a YouTube channel. It was like the big, like there's a big YouTubers like L Mills and KK and Baby J and the Try Guys and Yes Theory. And their content has just inspired us to actually pursue our own and see how we would do. Okay, for the next question. What would be the most awesome adventure to go on? I think the best adventure to go on would be just honestly not a specific country, but traveling to many countries. Going to Italy, going to Germany, and getting to know different cultures, because my big thing is I haven't ever traveled but to, you know, places in the United States. So I really want to learn different cultures before I can actually say that I can, you know, let's say vote or something. I want to know more about other economies and other systems of government so I can have a more influenced decision whenever I do stuff like that. So my adventure would be just traveling with these two.
I'm exactly the same way. We both want to travel the world together.
Yes.
What would be your ideal way to spend the weekend? I just enjoy relaxing. So, you know, relaxing at home and spending time with the family. And then maybe like going somewhere nice for dinner, going shopping, something like that.
My perfect weekend would honestly be right about now. There's this thing we have been wanting to do. We've been wanting to go on a date.
Yeah.
We haven't been able to go on a date in quite a while, almost a year now, because Cora, you know, you have to take care of your child before you can do all that. We've been able to go on dates with Cora, but this one we can't. And it's a helicopter ride where we tour Dallas. Then after that, there's a dinner for two. So you fly in a helicopter, then you get a dinner, and that's the biggest thing I've been wanting to do recently. So that would be what I would want to do to fill my weekend. Alright, so next question. How often do you people watch? Honestly, every day.
I honestly do it a lot too. I really like observing for some reason, just observing behavior.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I do it a lot.
It's honestly whenever I'm driving, I'll look into other people's cars to see what they're doing. Whenever we stop at a park, I stare at people. Like, I'm consistently looking at other people to see how they are reacting. I always do it.
Okay. When people come to you for help, what do they usually want help with?
Oh my god, I'm sorry, I have to answer this first. Mine is money. So when people come to me, it's typically money, or they need just advice on what to do with a certain situation. But recently it's been a lot of just, hey, can I borrow this? Hey, can I do this? So, yeah, it hasn't been fun.
Recently, it's honestly just been like housework and homework.
Yeah, I can see that. I've been asking her a lot for a lot of help with homework because I haven't been wanting to do it because I've just been enjoying this. So the next question, what are some small things that make your day better? I guess the small things are when Linda tells me she appreciates what I do. That's one of the biggest things is I don't get it that often, but whenever she just says, I appreciate you and I appreciate that you're doing this and I appreciate all the hard work you do, it really makes me just happier. So that makes my day like instantly.
It's always the little things for me. So it's like waking up and walking to a clean kitchen or going to bed at night with the bed's like made, you know? It's like the little stuff that matters to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes a big difference. What job do you think you would be really good at? I would say like midwifery or like nursing.
That's such a funny word, midwifery.
You know, or like
It's like a walk. I'm going to school for accounting and finance, so I'd like to say that, but I don't know. I honestly, like, I don't know. Because I have a major picked out. I know what I want to do, but I keep having conflicting thoughts on, do I really want to work there for 40 years of my life? Do I really want to do this? So I've just tried to pick something that would give me a wider variety. Something that is consistently on your mind. Something that's consistently on my mind is where I want to travel. What about you, hon?
honestly, food and Cora and you. But
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, y'all are always on my mind, but I always think, like, you know, we could be traveling. So, What is your biggest regret? Yeah, my biggest regret would be buying that Corvette, because I only had it for like a month, and then we got rid of it, and we had to pay for the entire rear axle to be fixed. So
I don't know. I don't really think I have any regrets, just because like you learn something from everything.
what could you give a 40-minute presentation on with absolutely no presentation? Mine would be like how to maintain a budget. That would be mine. I could do that.
I could do like genetic engineering. Okay, the next one is my future goals are, honestly, I just want to be happy.
That's a good goal. I mean, I really want to be happy too. I think mine would be to get paid to travel and explore the world and just make videos. If we could get paid just to do this, I would enjoy it so much.
Yeah, I do want to travel.
Like traveling is honestly one of my biggest goals, is just to get out and explore. Because I was never, like where I grew up, you know, I grew up in pretty much poverty, you know. I didn't, like, we couldn't go on vacations or go out and do much stuff, so we would just stay here in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Or drive to Oklahoma to visit family. That's it. That was our vacations. But Linda over here, she went to like Mexico, the Bahamas, stuff like that. While I'm sitting over here like, I have been to no place like that.
Okay, number 22 is, do you have a tattoo?
Yes, I have two. I have one here, which is Cora's name, and then I have one from my chest to my shoulder.
I do not.
This is a good question. Are you usually early or late? I am usually early. I try to show up like 5 to 10 minutes, maybe more, like 15, early to a place so I can have time. Linda, on the other hand.
No.
Linda, on the other hand, she will get dressed so late. She'll be like, okay, what time do we need to be there? Okay, and then she'll be up, and then she won't get dressed. And then we end up late.
What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? I think it would have been like something basic, like Joe or Bob.
I think they told me once I would have been like Mary, but I don't know. Guys, this is our first time ending out our Thursday tea or challenge video like this, so alright guys, we really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like icon down below, and we plan to make more content like this later or here in the near future. So if you really enjoyed it, please show your support by subscribing and clicking that bell icon to be notified when we post again.